welcome you to my channel, and I'm going to give you 5 tips today to better experience your gameplay for Star Trek Online. This is mainly for Xbox One and for PS4. There are some differences between PC, console. I've been playing this on and off for the last couple of years. So a lot of people have come to me with a lot of questions. I'm going to make some tutorials explaining certain things and mechanics on it because there's not a lot of information online, especially not for console. I'm even going to throw in some ship reviews and all that, so definitely stay tuned. Number 5, Tour of the Galaxy. Probably the easiest way to get energy credits, especially if you're level 50 and above. And I know there's a lot of tutorial videos on YouTube of different paths that you can go to achieve more energy credits, but either way, you will at least walk out of this with at least 400,000 or 500,000 energy credits. And pretty much how it works is that you go to your active missions and then to incoming hails, and then you'll see Tour of the Galaxy, and then what will happen after that is you'll see your ship and you have to hit certain star systems within 15 minutes. Very easy to do, kind of boring after a while, so if you're on the PS4, just hit Spotify, throw some music on, but just do the math on this. 4 characters, roughly around 500,000 energy credits in a day. That's about 2 million after a couple of days or weeks. You got the idea. Very easy to do. Number 4, join a fleet. And I know a lot of people, they put up a lot of resistance with this one right here. And, you know, I've even had somebody tell me that they don't want to hang out with me and my buddies. First of all, this game is great to play when you're in a team. But a fleet is a little bit different. First of all, a fleet has some of the best equipment, weapons, and ships that you will not find anywhere in this game, unless you are in a fleet. Second of all, a lot of this stuff is purchased through fleet credits or fleet modules, which I'll go into in another tutorial in more detail about this. But you want to join a fleet for the simple fact is that it opens up more opportunities in this game, especially when it comes to equipment and weapons. I cannot stress that enough, because like I said, some of the best weapons and equipment are only found in a fleet. I have a couple of fleet ships, and I can tell you what, they're some of the best ships that I've ever played. Join a fleet. Number 3, email. And you're probably wondering why this would be on the list. For the simple fact is that if you ever want to move your equipment, weapons, or anything that's not bound to character, you can move it through email. The other option is to use your account bank, which has 1 slot, and then you have the option to purchase for more slots. There's no reason to do that. First of all, you can just email yourself, and what you can do on there is at the bottom of each email, you can put items, up to 5 items. There's an endless amount of emails that you can send. So you can send like 100 different things to each character if you wanted to. So very easy way to move equipment and move weapons and any other items that are not bound to character. Number 2, which is auto execute or hotkeys. Basically what that means on there is that your ship performs a task without you manually having to do that. So you can do other tasks at the same time. So a simpler way to say this is that, let's say you're using your rapid cannon fire and your hull strength drops before 75%. So your ship is on an auto execute. So once it hits 75% on the hull, it activates your engineering team, as an example. So basically what you do is that whatever button that you want to use for the auto execute, like let's say it's your engineering, you hold it down, brings up your spinning wheel. At the bottom it says auto execute. Then you can set your parameters to what exactly you want it to do. So very easy. I know when I'm explaining it to you that it sounds kind of confusing, but it's a very easy thing to do, and I use it for all my ships, and I can tell you it enhances gameplay times 10. So number 2 is using your auto execute. Number 1, energy type for your ship. Now, this doesn't include ground, but just one energy type for your ship. If you are disruptor, all your weapons should be disruptor. You should not have a Skittle boat. You should not have a rainbow boat, even if you're gay. One energy type, because you want to stack your consoles so you can do more damage. And you also want to go ahead and gear your energy type for your ship. Like, for instance, this ship right here uses a disruptor spinal lance. So all my weapons are disruptor because it enhances that spinal lance when I do use it. So I will have a tutorial in the future explaining energy types and also on ship builds. So definitely stay tuned for that. But number one energy type. No Skittle boats or rainbow boats or whatever the hell you guys call it. If you made it this far, I do want to thank you. In the future, I'm going to have some tutorials explaining game mechanics, ship reviews. It's going to be exclusively for Xbox One and PS4 since there's not a whole lot of content online. And I know just by my own personal experiences of trying to look up things online, it was really hard to find. So I'm going to make it a little bit easier and try to put everything into a tutorial. But if you have any questions, my email is below, so definitely feel free to hit me up. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.
Crash and burn, coming after every turn. Just another crash and burn, coming after every turn. Just another crash and burn, coming after every turn. Just another crash and burn, coming after every turn.
Like a bat out of hell, blaze a fiery trail. No brakes they fail, no plans to slow down. I'm faster than sound, for a crash I'm bound.